Hey guys, happy Thoughtful Thursday, brought to you by this basil plant. I wish I had taken a photo beforehand. I didn't. We were away for like a week and it was completely neglected and it was literally on death row, right? So last night I just put water in it. I took care of it. I put water in it. I talked to it. I gave it love. And look at it this morning. Like it's thriving. And you know what it honestly made me think of is that like, I think sometimes we overthink what we need. Like, you know, that it's got to be some extreme things to get us on track and feeling great and alive. And really, it's just a little TLC that you need to give yourself. And TLC meaning the right amount of water, the right amount of food, the right amount of workout, the right amount of mindset. But it doesn't have to be epic all the time, right? And I think that's what overwhelms us a lot is that, you know, it's this all or nothing mentality still. And that's really what I want you to get away from. And another thing that this reminded me of is, yeah, there's going to be times where we go off. And I was the perfect example of that, like just coming back from vacation, right? And I had neglected myself just by, you know, drinking too much and eating crappy food. And look, it's vacation. I'm not going to spend any time beating myself up about it and getting upset about it. It was just, but it wasn't good for my body, right? I can't, you know, a lot of people are like, you're on vacation. There's a big danger in that. I'm kind of all over the place with this one, so just bear with me. But like, there's a danger in like, I'm on vacation and binging all the way, right? Because that's not healthy, guys. And if you're trying to escape living a healthy life on a regular basis, you still haven't gotten to where you need to get to in order to make this a lifestyle. Because there's a difference between being on vacation and, you know, going off a little bit on your plan and the mindset of complete, total gluttony, for a better lack of a better word, totally going off the rails, right? That means you still have major work to do on your mindset. Because when I was away on vacation, I still did my workouts. I still, you know, ate for the best that I could find. And it wasn't about, you know, going completely off the rails. It was just about, you know, being on vacation, not concerned about it, drinking my drinks and all that kind of things, but where I just don't want to just completely go off the rails anymore because that's just not self-love, right? So long story short, the basil made me think of a couple things. First of all, water yourself, feed yourself what you need, right? Not what you want, what you need, and take care of yourself on a regular basis. And if you get to a point where you're wilting and, you know, not doing great, just start again. Start putting all the good stuff in that you need in every aspect in terms of water, nutrition, self-love, self-talk, mindset, fitness, right? Do all those things, but it doesn't need to be extreme. And you will be surprised at how quickly you can come back to feeling amazing, almost overnight. Just like this basil plant. It smells so good. Anyway, happy Thoughtful Thursday. Let's have a great weekend.